always been tied to the seas. As a maritime nation, our sovereignty, security, and prosperity remain deeply connected to the oceans. Strategically placed at the heart of the Indian Ocean, maritime power lies at the core of India's rise as a confident and vibrant nation. Bound by the seas on the three sides, India stretches across a coastline of over 11,098 kilometers from the Kutch region in Gujarat to the Ganges Delta in Bengal, along with the island territories of Andaman, Nicobar and Lakshadweep. This vast seafront places a profound responsibility upon our maritime forces. The Indian Navy and the Indian Coast Guard stand as vigilant sentinels, ensuring that hostile forces and anti-national elements never breach our peace or security. Join me now on a journey inside the Indian Naval Academy, where young Indians, full of hope and ambition, are shaped into naval leaders. The Indian Naval Academy was first set up as a temporary institution at Kochi in 1969. By 1978, the Government of India recognized the need for a permanent academy. Naval headquarters considered several locations: Aravanakad and Paikara in Nilgiris, Lloyd's Dam, Pune, Hesaraghatta Lake near Bengaluru, Porbandar in Gujarat, Chengalpattu and Chennai in Tamil Nadu. After much discussion, the decision was finally made. Erimala in Kerala would be the home of the academy. In June 1984, the government of Kerala acquired the land, paving the way for a new chapter. To meet the growing number of trainees, the academy was temporarily shifted from Kochi to INS Mandvi in Goa in 1986. On 17th January 1987, the project at Erimala was inaugurated by Prime Minister Shri Rajiv Gandhi. In 2002, the then Defence Minister Shri George Fernandes laid the foundation stone of the Cadets Mess and Squadron. Finally, on 8th January 2009, the Indian Naval Academy was dedicated to the nation by the then Prime Minister Dr. Manmohan Singh. Erimala lies near Payyanur in Kerala's Kannur district, within the historic Malabar region of South India. The name Malabar comes from two Malayalam words, Mala meaning hill and Bar meaning land, literally the land of hills. Erimala too finds its roots in Malayalam language. Eri means seven and Mala means hills, aptly describing the seven hills that dominate its skyline. The Indian Naval Academy is spread over an area of 2,500 acres with a 22-kilometer perimeter, including 7 kilometers of seafront. It is the largest naval academy in Asia. The Ettikulam Bay and Zamorin Beach together form part of the 7-kilometer seafront. Within the campus also lies a stretch of the scenic Kavayi backwaters used extensively for watermanship training. Its exit to the seas lies about 25 kilometers north of the academy. From the moment cadets walk through these gates, they are no longer civilians. At the Indian Naval Academy, we hone all our cadets, helping them channelize their energies in the desired direction and transform them into professional naval officers. At the Indian Naval Academy, various courses are offered, which includes the flagship 4-year BTech course known as the Indian Naval Academy course. It offers specializations in mechanical engineering, electronics and communication engineering, and applied electronics and communication engineering. The Naval Orientation course is a 6-month program designed for graduation entry cadets as well as cadets from friendly foreign countries. The course familiarizes cadets with naval life, basic seamanship, leadership, and discipline, proving a solid foundation before further specialized training. The Naval Orientation course Extended is a 1-year program specifically for graduation entry cadets. This extended duration allows for in-depth training in naval procedures, overall development, physical conditioning, and exposure to professional naval practices. The short Naval Orientation course is a 6-week program designed for the medical branch and IT graduates. It focuses on introducing trainees to the naval leadership principles and basic military training, tailored to prepare them for their specialized branches. The aim of these numerous programs is to build a strong intellectual foundation, shaping cadets into well-educated and qualified naval officers, ready to face the technological and operational challenges of the future. The inclusion of the Navy service subjects in the curriculum ensures that cadets imbibe naval ethos and lay the foundation of their professional excellence. As cadets, they learn teamwork, leadership, discipline, communication, time management, self-confidence, and critical thinking along with their academic and service subjects, while remaining rooted to the values of duty, honor, and courage. As former Honorable President Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam once said, "To succeed in your mission, you must have single-minded devotion to your goal." And this is what we do at the Indian Naval Academy. We make excellence a habit. The infrastructure at the academy centers around the main headquarters complex, Nalanda, with the Kautilya Auditorium and Panini Library to its left and right, respectively. Classroom instructions are conducted at the Bhaskara, Aryabhatta, and Valmiki blocks located on either side of Nalanda. Pereira Parade Ground, drill sheds, and the Chola Sports Stadium are located in the vicinity. To meet the medical needs of cadets and families on campus, the academy houses the well-equipped Navjeevani Hospital along with a dedicated medical inspection room. All classrooms at INA are multimedia enabled for computer-based training, fitted with interactive display boards, touch panels, and integrated sound systems. The academy also maintains state-of-the-art laboratories required to fully support a BTech program. Like any officer training academy, INA places the highest priority on Navy-specific training. To maximize practical training at INA, the officer of the watch simulators recreates the practical aspects of chart work, pilotage, navigation and ship handling. The firing simulators sharpens marksmanship and small arms handling skills. A cadet's seamanship bay with 3 scaled-down ship models is used for hands-on training in seamanship. The Marakkar Watermanship Training Center (MWTC) provides for watermanship training, which includes sailing, rowing, kayaking, boat pulling, and motor boat handling. Equitation training is part of the curriculum for cadets in their 2nd to 4th terms. It enables them to gain experience in animal handling and horse riding and is also offered as a hobby club. At INA's Arjun Baffle Firing Range, cadets train from weapon assembly to live firing with automated targets ensuring precise evaluation. The focus goes beyond studies. There is strong emphasis on outdoor training as well. Rigorous marinized camps are conducted to push cadets to the limits of their endurance and stamina, while building leadership, character, and camaraderie among them. The Chola Sports Stadium features a synthetic athletic track of international standards to sharpen athletic abilities. The Malla Aquatics Complex houses Olympic standard swimming and diving pools. A day into training, every cadet
To inculcate the spirit of competition and fair play, all trainees at the academy are divided into 6 squadrons. These are named the Achiever Squadron, the Braveheart Squadron, the Cheetah Squadron, the Daredevil Squadron, the Eagle Squadron, and the Fighter Squadron. It is in these squadrons that boys and girls become men and women as they experience leadership, mentoring, and learn to care and share material possessions, sorrows, and joys. It is this very concept of a squadron that instills in them a sense of belonging, camaraderie, and spirit de corps.
देवियों एवं सज्जनों, अब से कुछ ही पलों में आपको दीक्षांत परेड का प्रारंभ देखने को मिलेगा। आप देखेंगे कि सम्मान गार्ड मार्च करता हुआ परेड मैदान में प्रवेश करेगा। We will see 6 distinct courses graduating from the Indian Naval Academy this morning.
The first course to pass out this morning is the 109th Indian Naval Academy course, who have been trained in the Indian Naval Academy for 4 years and received their BTech degrees in Mechanical Engineering, Electronics and Communication Engineering, and Applied Electronics and Communication Engineering. The second course to pass out this morning is the 109th Indian Naval Academy Course N, comprising midshipmen who, after graduating from the National Defence Academy, Khadakwasla, trained here at the INA for 6 months, following which they completed 6 months training on board ships of the 1st Training Squadron at Kochi. The third course to pass out today is the 39th Naval Orientation Course Extended, who have been trained at the Indian Naval Academy for 1 year and 6 months on board ships of the 1st Training Squadron at Kochi. The next course to pass out today is the 40th Naval Orientation Course Extended. Officer trainees who have been trained at the Indian Naval Academy for 1 year. These young men and women have honed and perfected the skills they will need as they join the executive branch of the Indian Navy. And finally, the officer trainees of the 41st Naval Orientation Course Regular, along with probationary assistant commandants of the 41st Naval Orientation Course Coast Guard, General Duty and Pilot Navigation, who have been trained here for 44 weeks, will proudly pass out and take up positions of leadership and higher responsibility as officers of the Indian Navy and the Indian Coast Guard. Additionally, 2 foreign trainees from Bangladesh, 2 trainees from Maldives, 1 trainee from Mozambique, 2 trainees from Myanmar, 6 trainees from Sri Lanka, 3 trainees from Seychelles, and 2 trainees from Vietnam have also completed their training at the Indian Naval Academy.
In a few moments from now, we'll witness Kashmir Singh, Master Chief Petty Officer, First Class Gunnery Instructor, instructing the parade to march in.
Ladies and gentlemen, we present to you the Indian Naval Academy. As you can see, Commander Nikhil Seth, the adjutant, mounted on Vienna, is leading the academy. He will conform to the movement of the parade.
देवियों एवं सज्जनों, प्रस्तुत है भारतीय नौसेना अकादमी। कमांडर निखिल सेठ अकादमी के दंडपाल वियना घोड़े पर सवार होकर संपूर्ण कवायद पर बारीकी से नजर रखते हुए परेड की अगुवाई कर रहे हैं।
हमें terms of 2025. 6 squadrons from Supremacy series of fiercely contested events. Heart and soul in every competition, their spirits soaring as to the limit in the pursuit of the coveted Champion Squadron banner, which will be presented here today. We are glad to announce the result of various events conducted this show.
The inter-squadron competitions for rowing and pulling, volleyball, basketball and discipline trophy were won by the Cheetah Squadron. The most coveted inter-squadron drill competition was won by the Daredevil Squadron. Inter-squadron competitions for public speaking, quiz, declamation, cross-country and novices cross-country were all won by the Fighter Squadron. Moving ahead, the inter-squadron football competition and the inter-squadron debate competition and ROR quiz competition were won by the Braveheart Squadron. And next, proving their mettle in various events were the cadets of the Eagle Squadron who won the inter-squadron hockey competition. We are indeed proud of our cadets who have won laurels at national and international stages as well. The INA Equestrian team had participated in the prestigious Army Equestrian Championship 2025 and won a total of 7 medals. The INA sailing team won the prestigious Commandant's Cup held at Sri Lanka. In a remarkable display of knowledge and teamwork, the team INA clinched the prestigious Tri-Services Inter-Academy Quiz Competition, Jigyasa. As you can see, the Academy is now forming up into the traditional platoons, typical of all ceremonial parades conducted in the Indian Navy.
अभी आप देख रहे हैं कि परेड अपना मूल स्वरूप ग्रहण कर रही है।
Midshipman Vishesh Kumar has the honor and privilege of commanding the parade this morning. In a few moments from now, you will witness a 50-men Guard of Honor march in, with the Indian Naval Academy Band in the lead, playing the Indian Fleet March. Do take note of the fact that all movements of the guard, including forming up and dressing, have a ripple effect, depicting the seamless movement of waves, which is unlike other military ceremonial guards.
मिडशिपमैन विशेष कुमार आज परेड की कमान संभाल रहे हैं। आज की परेड में 50 कैडेट का सम्मान गार्ड शामिल है। सम्मान गार्ड अब भारतीय नौसेना अकादमी के बैंड के साथ इंडियन फ्लीट मार्च के धुन पर मार्च करते हुए आता दिखेगा। देवियों एवं सज्जनों, मैं आप सभी का ध्यान इस बात पर आकर्षित करना चाहता हूं कि नौसेना सम्मान गार्ड की विशेषता उसके लहरात्मक ड्रिल में है, जो समंदर की लहरों को दर्शाता है।
The ceremonial guard of honor is the pride of the Indian Naval Academy. The guard comprises 50 cadets of the 111 Spartans. Officers of the guard are Academy Cadet Captain Arvind Dontam Sethi and Flotilla Cadet Captain Uday Veer Singh Negi. Positioned on the right side of the guard is the Indian Naval Academy Band, which has enthralled audiences around the world. The band is being conducted by Pradeep Gurung, Chief Petty Officer, musician. The band will play Anand Lok by Land and Sea, Twilight and the Royal Marines during the inspection of the parade by the reviewing officer.
सम्मान गार्ड भारतीय नौसेना अकादमी की शान है। आज के गार्ड अधिकारी हैं फ्लोटिला कैडेट कैप्टन उदयवीर सिंह नेगी एवं अकेडमी कैडेट कैप्टन अरविंद डॉन्टम सेठी। गार्ड के दाहिने ओर स्थान ग्रहण किया है भारतीय नौसेना अकादमी के बैंड ने, जिसने अपने प्रदर्शन से विश्व भर के श्रोताओं का मन मोह लिया है। प्रदीप गुरुंग, चीफ पेटी ऑफिसर, म्यूजिशियन, आज बैंड का नेतृत्व कर रहे हैं। बैंड निरीक्षण के दौरान आनंद लोक, बाय लैंड एंड सी, ट्वाइलाइट और द रॉयल मरीन्स की मधुर धुन बजाएगा।
Ladies and gentlemen, now Flotilla Cadet Adjutant Rohan Saxena and Flotilla Cadet Captain Sachin Kumar are marching in to receive the President's color from Nishan Rakshak, Flotilla Cadet Adjutant Prabdeep Singh.
देवियों एवं सज्जनों, अब राष्ट्रपति के निशान को राष्ट्रीय सल्यूट प्रदान किया जाएगा। अतः आप सभी से अनुरोध है कि इसके सम्मान में कृपया आप अपने स्थान पर खड़े हो जाएं एवं सभी वर्दीधारी कार्मिक सल्यूट करें।
Ladies and gentlemen, you may now please resume your seats. The passing out parade is the most spectacular among the end-of-term evolutions at the Indian Naval Academy. It is also the culminating event of the term gone by. The Parade Ground, where you are currently seated, is named after iconic Indian Admiral Ronnie Pereira, who was the 9th Chief of the Naval Staff. Today, as many as 235 officer trainees will pass out as commissioned officers.
भागीदारों एवं दर्शकों के लिए अत्यंत अविस्मरणीय बन जाता है।
A special attraction of today's parade is the presence of Dornier aircrafts joining us later in the parade. The formation belongs to Indian Naval Air Squadron 550, also known as the Flying Fish. Leading the Dorniers would be Commander Nitin Rajli with Lead Mission Controller Commander Vishnu RC with Lieutenant Commander Mayank Mani as Fish 2.
The parade now awaits the arrival of Rear Admiral G. Ram Babu, Principal, Indian Naval Academy.
परेड अब रेयर एडमिरल जी राम बाबू प्राचार्य भारतीय नौसेना अकादमी के आगमन की प्रतीक्षा कर रही है।
Rear Admiral G. Ram Babu assumed the charge as Principal, Indian Naval Academy, Edamala on 1st of September 2024. He was commissioned in the Indian Navy on 4th of February 1991 and is an alumnus of IIT BHU, Andhra University and Defence Services Staff College, Wellington. The flag officer is a specialist in meteorology and oceanography and has over 34 years of experience in the Indian Navy. The important appointments the flag officer has held include Commodore Naval Education, Commodore Naval Oceanology and Meteorology at Naval Headquarters, Director Naval Operational Data Processing and Analysis Center, Kochi, Inspecting Officer at Sainik School Society, Ministry of Defence, Principal of 2 Sainik schools at Ambikapur and Karakotam, Officer in charge, SNORM and Meteorology Offices at INS Rajali, INS Hansa and INS Garuda. The flag officer has completed Advanced Meteorology course at IMD Pune, Advanced Oceanography course at QSAT Kochi and United Nations PG courses on Satellite Meteorology and Global Climate at Space Applications Center, ISRO, Ahmedabad. He holds a Master in Sciences in Defense and Strategic Studies and a Master's in Philosophy in Oceanography. In recognition of his dedication to service, the flag officer was awarded the Chief of Naval Staff Commendation in the year 2000 and Flag Officer Commanding-in-Chief Commendation in the year 1995 and in the year 2010. The flag officer is a proud recipient of General Lieutenant Medal during staff course and has presented papers in 15 national international seminars, including one paper in Helsinki, Finland. He has participated in numerous national missions on board various naval ships, including Arabian Sea Monsoon Experiment, Intertropical Convergence Zone Mission, Operational Blue Crane, etc.
The parade now awaits the arrival of Rear Admiral Prakash Gopalan, Deputy Commandant and Chief Instructor, Indian Naval Academy.
परेड अब रेयर एडमिरल प्रकाश गोपालन, उप कमांडेंट एवं मुख्य प्रशिक्षक, भारतीय नौसेना अकादमी के आगमन की प्रतीक्षा कर रही है।
Rear Admiral Prakash Gopalan was commissioned in the Indian Navy on 1st of July 1993. In a career spanning over 32 years, he has held a number of specialist, staff and operational appointments, both afloat and ashore. After completing his specialization course in navigation and direction, he did several appointments as a specialist on board frontline ships. He has held commands at sea, which include command of Torpedo Recovery Vessel 72, INS Kora, INS Mysore and INS Mumbai. Ashore, he has held important staff appointments at Naval Headquarters and also served as the Defence Advisor at the High Commission of India in Colombo. An alumnus of Indian Naval Academy, Defence Services Staff College Wellington and National Defence College New Delhi, his educational accomplishments include Masters in Philosophy and Masters in Sciences in Defence and Strategic Studies. In recognition of his professional excellence, he was awarded with commendations by the Chief of Naval Staff and the Vice Chief of Naval Staff. On promotion to flag rank, the officer took over as the Deputy Commandant, Indian Naval Academy on 1st of December 2023. रियर एडमिरल प्रकाश गोपालन 1 जुलाई 1993 को भारतीय नौसेना की एग्जीक्यूटिव ब्रांच में कमीशन हुए। 32 वर्षों के कार्यकाल में उन्होंने समुद्री और तटीय दोनों जगह कई स्पेशलिस्ट, स्टाफ एवं ऑपरेशनल नियुक्तियों का पदभार संभाला। एडमिरल ने नेविगेशन और डायरेक्शन में अपनी विशेषज्ञता हासिल करने के बाद फ्रंटलाइन जहाज़ों पर विशेषज्ञ के रूप में कई नियुक्तियां की, जिसमें टॉर्पीडो रिकवरी वेसल 72, INS कोरा, INS मैसूर और INS मुंबई की कमान शामिल थी। एडमिरल ने नौसेना मुख्यालय में महत्वपूर्ण स्टाफ नियुक्तियों पर कुशलतापूर्वक अपने दायित्वों का निर्वहन किया है तथा कोलंबो में भारतीय उच्चायोग में रक्षा सलाहकार के रूप में भी नियुक्त रहे। एडमिरल भारतीय नौसेना अकादमी, डिफेंस सर्विसेज स्टाफ कॉलेज वेलिंगटन और नेशनल डिफेंस कॉलेज नई दिल्ली के पूर्व छात्र रह चुके हैं। उनकी शैक्षिक उपलब्धियों में मास्टर्स इन फिलॉसफी और मास्टर्स इन साइंसेज, डिफेंस एंड स्ट्रेटेजिक स्टडीज़ शामिल हैं।
The parade now awaits the arrival of Vice Admiral Manish Chadha, Ati Vishisht Seva Medal, Commandant, Indian Naval Academy.
परेड अब वाइस एडमिरल मनीष चंद्र अति विशिष्ट सेवा मेडल कमांडेंट भारतीय नौसेना अकादमी के आगमन की प्रतीक्षा कर रही है।
Vice Admiral Manish Chadha assumed the charge as the Commandant, Indian Naval Academy, Edimala on 1st of August 2025. An alumnus of the 78th course of the National Defence Academy, Khadakwasla, the flag officer was commissioned into the Indian Navy on 1st of July 1991. A qualified ship's diver, he is a communication and electronic warfare specialist. The officer has done his specialist tenures on board INS Kripan, INS Magar, INS Udaygiri, and was the commissioning signals and communication officer of the lead ship INS Talwar of B11356 Brigades at St. Petersburg, Russia. A graduate of 61st Defence Services Staff College, Wellington, the flag officer completed his higher command course from the National Defense University, Washington, USA. The flag officer has commanded Coast Guard Interceptor Boat CJ-05 and INS Veer, INS Kripan and INS Mysore. He has held various staff and operational appointments. At Naval Headquarters, he steered important projects such as Project Amber, Project Rukmini, and was also the Director, International Fleet Review 2016. He tenated the billet of Command Coastal Security Officer at Headquarters, Western Naval Command. And prior his promotion to flag rank, he was posted as the Naval Attaché at Embassy of India in Moscow. A recipient of CNS and CNC commendation in the year 2000 and 1999, respectively. During his specialist tenures, he was awarded the Ati Vishishta Seva Medal in the year 2025 and Vishishta Seva Medal in the year 2017. On promotion to flag rank on 6th of December 2021, he was appointed as the flag officer commanding Gujarat Naval Area, and subsequently he served as the Assistant Chief of Personnel, Administration and Civilian at Naval Headquarters and flag officer commanding Maharashtra Naval Area. Prior taking over as the Commandant, Indian Naval Academy, the flag officer tenated the appointment of Assistant Chief of Personnel, Human Resource Development at Naval Headquarters.
Ladies and gentlemen, Cadet Seema and Cadet Nishal are escorting the Commandant to the dais for today's parade. The parade now awaits the arrival of Vice Admiral Sameer Saxena, Ati Vishishta Seva Medal, Nausena Medal, Flag Officer Commanding-in-Chief, Southern Naval Command.
A parade, Vice Admiral Sameer Saxena, Ati Vishisht Seva Medal, Nausena Medal, Flag Officer Commanding-in-Chief, Southern Naval Command के आगमन की प्रतीक्षा करें।
Vice Admiral Sameer Saxena is an alumnus of the National Defence Academy Khadakwasla, Defence Services Staff College Wellington and the Naval War College Newport, USA. As a non-specialist officer, he served on board INS Ajay, INS Sukanya and INS Akshay, and also as the divisional officer at the prestigious National Defence Academy Khadakwasla. Having qualified in long navigation and direction with top honors, he served on the direction team on board the aircraft carrier INS Virat and subsequently as the navigating officer of INS Kuthar, INS Godavari and INS Delhi. In addition, he has also been the executive officer of INS Mumbai. His command tenures include the Mauritian Coast Guard ship Guardian and INS Kulish and INS Mysore. In the year 2015, he was the Fleet Operations Officer of the Western Fleet. His appointments ashore include a tenure at the Center for Leadership and Behavioral Studies. He is a graduate of Defence Services Staff College and was awarded the Scudder Medal for standing first in the course. Thereafter, he served at Naval Headquarters at the Directorate of Personnel as the Naval Assistant to the Chief of the Naval Staff and also as the Principal Director, Foreign Cooperation. He was the Naval Advisor at the High Commission of India in London from 2016 to 2019. On promotion to flag rank on 5th of February 2020, he took over the duties of Assistant Chief of Naval Staff, Policy and Plans. Thereafter, he commanded the Western Fleet of the Indian Navy from December 2021 to November 2022, a period marked by post-COVID, increased operational impetus, war-fighting training, mentoring and mission-based deployments. In November 2022, he took over as the Flag Officer commanding Gujarat Naval Area. On promotion to the rank of Vice Admiral, he took over as the Chief of Staff, Eastern Naval Command in August 2023. The Admiral has been commended by the Chief of the Naval Staff, the Commissioner of Police of Mauritius, both times for acts of gallantry at sea, and received an honorable mention at the Naval War College, USA. In 2017, he was awarded the Nausena Medal for Devotion to Duty and the Ati Vishishta Seva Medal in the year 2023.
Ladies and gentlemen, Flag Cadet Anshu Yadav and Flag Cadet Amarjeet Malik are escorting the conducting officer to the dais for today's parade. The parade now awaits the arrival of General Anil Chauhan, Param Vishishta Seva Medal, Uttam Yuddha Seva Medal, Ati Vishishta Seva Medal, Sena Medal, Vishishta Seva Medal, Chief of Defence Staff.
परेड अब जनरल अनिल चौहान परम विशिष्ट सेवा मेडल, उत्तम युद्ध सेवा मेडल, अति विशिष्ट सेवा मेडल, सेना मेडल, विशिष्ट सेवा मेडल, चीफ ऑफ डिफेंस स्टाफ के आगमन की प्रतीक्षा कर रही है।
General Anil Chauhan is an alumnus of the National Defence Academy Khadakwasla and was commissioned into the 6th Battalion of the 11th Gorkha Rifles in June 1981. With a distinguished career spanning over 44 years, General has varied operational experience of most terrain profile and has tenated several critical appointments, including that of the Director General Military Operation and General Officer Commanding-in-Chief Eastern Command of the Indian Army. He was serving as the military advisor to National Security Council before being appointed as the second Chief of Defence Staff on 30th of September 2022. As the highest ranked military officer, General is triple-hatted and concurrently holds the appointment of Chairman Staffs of Committee, Secretary, Department of Military Affairs, besides tenating the appointment of the Chief of Defence Staff. He is also the principal military advisor to the Honorable Raksha Mantri on all tri-services matter. As the Chief of the Defence Staff, General is spearheading organizational and structural reforms. The General has identified more than 200 integration initiatives for nurturing the change to transform the Indian Armed Forces into modern, integrated and future-ready force. In his tenure at the helm of the Armed Forces, General is credited for introducing novel concepts like Future Warfare Course and Ran Samvad Seminar, a dialogue amongst practitioners of war. Under his leadership, Headquarters Integrated Defence Staff is continuously making focused efforts for ushering in a number of new concepts and has published 8 joint doctrines, 1 primer, 2 joint services staff duties publication and 10 joint orders.
Ladies and gentlemen, Flag Cadet S. Kalai Deepan and Flag Cadet Shubham Bhandari are escorting the reviewing officer to the dais for today's parade.
Bravo!
Ladies and gentlemen, the parade is now ready to be reviewed by the reviewing officer. Whilst the ceremonial guard will be reviewed on foot, the rest of the platoons will be inspected by the reviewing officer in a ceremonial vehicle.
शॉटगन आपके लिए छिड़के तैयार है शिवान
देवियों एवं सज्जनों, अब हम देखेंगे कि रिव्यूइंग अधिकारी संपूर्ण परेड का निरीक्षण वाहन से करेंगे।
In the Navy, parade signifies discipline, intense coordination, teamwork and a sense of pride. Discipline from within has been the crux of training at the Indian Naval Academy. A training curriculum which can induce high order of discipline is laid on a broad canvas of mental, moral, physical and cultural plane. The long training hours with supervision, guidance and motivation provide the force of self-reliance with a responsible attitude. The word parade comes from the old tradition of formation combat, in which soldiers were held in strict formation so as to maximize their combat effectiveness. It is through the rigors of drill that precision becomes instinct and synchronization becomes second nature. Although present warfare has evolved from closely held formations to rapidly mobile battle groups, the contemporary military organizations still use the parade for ceremonial purposes and to showcase drill, discipline and precision.
चल चल गोल तीन बंद चल गोल मध्यम सच चल गोल
Ladies and gentlemen, having been reviewed by the reviewing officer, each of these platoons will now march past the quarterdeck with the Nishan Guard in the lead to the captivating tunes of Sare Jahan Se Acha, Kadam Kadam Badhai Ja, Vayu Shakti, Hum Tayyar Hain, and Jai Bharati in that order, rendered by the Indian Naval Academy Band. The platoons will march past the quarterdeck in the order of their standing in the overall inter-squadron championship banner at the end of last term.
रिविंग अधिकारी द्वारा निरीक्षण के पश्चात सभी प्लाटून्स गार्ड के पीछे मार्च करके सलामी मंच के सामने से गुजरेंगी। निशान गार्ड की अगवानी में सारे जहां से अच्छा, कदम कदम बढ़ाए जा, वायु शक्ति, हम तैयार हैं एवं जय भारती की मधुर धुनों पर मार्च करते हुए सलामी मंच के सामने से गुजरेंगे।
फासले पर कॉलम में मन से गुजरेगा निशान गार्ड तैनात परेड तीन दाहिने चलेगा दाहिने मन शटले चलेगा चट
The parade will now march past the desk and salute the reviewing officer. During the march past, you are requested to rise as the President's color passes in front of you. All personnel in uniform are requested to salute.
देवियों एवं सज्जनों, हमारा आप सभी से अनुरोध है कि जब निशान गार्ड मार्च करता हुआ आपके सामने से गुजरे, तब राष्ट्रपति निशान के सम्मान में कृपया आप अपने स्थान पर खड़े हो जाएं एवं सभी वर्दीधारी कार्मिक सल्यूट करें।
Leading the parade this morning is the proud parade commander, Midshipman Vishesh Kumar. Following him is the Nishan Guard, which is commanded by Academy Cadet Captain Arvind Dontam Setti and Flotilla Cadet Captain Uday Veer Singh Negi. Midshipman Vishesh Kumar was the Academy Cadet Captain in the previous term and holds Certificate of Proficiency in Drill.
परेड का नेतृत्व कर रहे हैं परेड कमांडर मिडशिपमैन विशेष कुमार, जिनके पीछे है निशान गार्ड, जिसको कमान कर रहे हैं फ्लोटिला कैडेट कैप्टन उदयवीर सिंह नेगी एवं अकेडमी कैडेट कैप्टन अरविंद डॉन्टम सेट्टी। राष्ट्रपति के निशान का गर्व से वहन करते हुए निशान अधिकारी फ्लोटिला कैडेट एडजुटेंट रोहित सक्सेना एवं फ्लोटिला कैडेट कैप्टन सचिन कुमार सलामी मंच के सामने से गुजरते हुए
Ladies and gentlemen, behold, as the platoons comprising midshipmen of the 109th Indian Naval Academy Corps will march past the quarterdeck. The first platoon comprising midshipmen of the 109th Indian Naval Academy passing out course is being led by Midshipman Shaurya Aditya Prajapati.
Midshipman Shaurya Aditya Prajapati holds a proficiency of blazer in air rifle and pistol shooting. Let me also inform you this platoon contains 2 foreign trainees from the Sri Lankan Navy.
The second platoon comprising midshipmen of the 109th Indian Naval Academy passing out course is being led by Midshipman Aman Chauhan.
Midshipman Aman Chauhan was the squadron cadet adjutant of the Braveheart Squadron the previous term and is part of Academy hockey team.
Midshipman Lucky Yadav is leading the third platoon of the 109th Indian Naval Academy course.
Under the able guidance of Midshipman Lucky Yadav, the Cheetah Squadron uplifted the Champion Squadron banner the previous term. This platoon contains 2 trainees from Sri Lankan Navy, 1 trainee from Bangladesh Navy and 1 trainee from the Vietnam Navy.
मिडशिपमैन मीत मेहता के नेतृत्व में 109 आईएनएसी के मिडशिपमैन सलामी मंच के सामने से गुजरते हुए
मिडशिपमैन मीत मेहता विगत सत्र के ईगल स्क्वाड्रन के स्क्वाड्रन कैडेट कैप्टन भी रह चुके हैं एवं वे एकेडमी टीम क्रॉस कंट्री का हिस्सा हैं।
The 5th platoon comprising midshipmen of the 109th Indian Naval Academy passing out course is being led by Midshipman Akshat Sridev.
Midshipman Akshat Sridev was the squadron cadet captain of the Braveheart Squadron the previous term. This platoon also comprises Midshipman G.Y. Dinuk from the Sri Lankan Navy.
मिडशिपमैन रोहित सागर की अगुवाई में प्लेटून नंबर 6 सलामी मंच के सामने से गुजरते हुए
आपको बता दें मिडशिपमैन रोहित सागर को ड्रिल में उत्कृष्टता प्रमाण पत्र अर्जित है।
Going past the desk is the 7th platoon of the passing out courses being led by Midshipman Athar Yevle.
Midshipman Athar Yevle holds a proficiency of blazer in squash and was the squadron cadet adjutant of the Daredevil Squadron the previous term.
अनमोल विरासत एवं सुनहरे भविष्य का सपना संजोए प्लेटून नंबर 8 मिडशिपमैन प्रज्वल सिंह रजावत के नेतृत्व में सलामी मंच से गुजरते हुए
Midshipman Prajwal Singh Rajawat holds a proficiency of merit card in volleyball. This platoon also comprises of Midshipman Nguyen Hau Nam from the Vietnam Navy, passing out from the hallowed portals of the prestigious Indian Naval Academy.
The 9th platoon of the passing out courses comprises trainees of the 41st Naval Orientation Course and is being led by Cadet Divij Verma.
This platoon also contains Cadet Rene Nichel from the Seychelles Navy.
कदम से कदम मिलाते हुए प्लेटून नंबर 10 का नेतृत्व कर रहे हैं कैडेट ओमकार देसाई।
Saluting the reviewing officer at the moment is the 11th platoon of the passing out courses. The platoon is being led by Cadet Ajay Singh Rana.
Cadet Ajay Singh Rana holds a proficiency of merit card in volleyball. This platoon also comprises of Cadet Martina Medrick from Seychelles Navy.
कैडेट नीलम नेगी की अगुवाई में हमारी समुद्री सीमा की रक्षा करने का प्रण लिए प्लेटून नंबर 12 सलामी मंच के सामने से गुजरते हुए।
This platoon contains Cadet Hien Hek Ong from the Myanmar, passing out from the prestigious Indian Naval Academy.
Going past the desk is the 13th platoon of the passing out course, being led by Cadet Devyakshi Devrani.
कैडेट दर्शा की अगुवाई में प्लेटून नंबर 14 सलामी मंच के सामने से गुजरते हुए।
Cadet Darsha has won the coveted Zamorin Trophy this term.
Saluting the reviewing officer at the moment is the 15th platoon of the passing out courses. The platoon is being led by Cadet Deepak Kumar.
Cadet Ariaga Sexta from Mozambique is proudly the part of this platoon.
कदम से कदम मिलाते हुए हमारी आखिरी स्वॉर्ड प्लेटून प्लेटून नंबर 16 का नेतृत्व कर रहे हैं कैडेट ईशान शेखर।
Cadet Hamza Charlotte from Seychelles is proudly the part of this platoon and is passing out from the prestigious Indian Naval Academy this term.
Ladies and gentlemen, behold the 8 armed platoons comprising cadets of 3rd to 7th term of the Indian Naval Academy courses. Carrying the champion squadron banner is the platoon of the Cheetah Squadron, led by Squadron Cadet Captain Deepak Rana and Squadron Cadet Adjutant Ashish Kumar.
Squadron Cadet Captain Deepak Singh Rana holds a proficiency of merit card in basketball and is also the captain of Academy basketball team.
And now for the 18th platoon. Ladies and gentlemen, watch Squadron Cadet Captain Abdul Qadir proudly leading the cadets of the Daredevil Squadron past the desk.
Squadron Cadet Captain Abdul Qadir holds a proficiency in drill.
Saluting the reviewing officer at the moment is the 19th platoon of the Fighter Squadron. The platoon is being led by Squadron Cadet Captain Ashwin Krishna.
Under the able guidance of Squadron Cadet Captain Ashwin Krishna, the Fighter Squadron won many coveted trophies and medals this term. And Cadet Ashwin Krishna is part of Academy volleyball team.
अचीवर स्क्वाड्रन के स्क्वाड्रन कैडेट एडजुटेंट सक्षम ठाकरे की अगुवाई में प्लेटून नंबर 20 सलामी मंच के सामने से गुजरते हुए।
Squadron Cadet Adjutant Saksham Thakre holds a proficiency in soft skill and is part of Academy sailing team.
ब्रेवहार्ट स्क्वाड्रन के स्क्वाड्रन कैडेट कैप्टन प्रियांशु कौशिक की अगुवाई में प्लेटून नंबर 21 सलामी मंच के सामने से गुजरते हुए।
Squadron Cadet Captain Priyanshu Kaushik holds a proficiency of merit card in water polo.
Going past the desk is the 22nd platoon of the Eagle Squadron. The platoon is proudly being led by Divisional Cadet Captain Nikhil Jangra.
Divisional Cadet Captain Nikhil Jangra is part of Academy squash team.
डिविजनल कैडेट कैप्टन हरीश चौधरी की अगुवाई में हमारी समुद्री सीमा की रक्षा करने का प्रण लिए प्लेटून नंबर 23 सलामी मंच के सामने से गुजरते हुए।
Divisional Cadet Captain Harish Chaudhary holds a proficiency of half blue in sailing and proficiency of merit card in volleyball.
Saluting the reviewing officer at the moment is the 24th platoon. The platoon is being led by Squadron Cadet Adjutant Mayank.
Squadron Cadet Adjutant Mayank को शारीरिक प्रशिक्षण में हाफ ब्लू की उत्कृष्टता अर्जित है।
वियना घोड़े पर सवार होकर रिविंग अधिकारी को सल्यूट करते अकादमी के दंडपाल कमांडर निखिल सेठ सलामी मंच के सामने से गुजरते हुए।
Ladies and gentlemen, marching smartly to the tune of Jai Bharati and approaching the dais is the Indian Naval Academy Band led by Pradeep Gurung, Chief Petty Officer, Musician. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now witness the handing over of the Commandant's Champion Squadron banner to the Academy. The Commandant's Champion Squadron banner is awarded every term to the squadron standing first in the overall order of performance in the activities held during the term, which include academics, physical training, parade training, service training, swimming, games, cross-country running, and a host of outdoor and indoor co-curricular and extracurricular activities, including debating, quizzing, and public speaking. The current champion is the Cheetah Squadron.
अब पिछले सत्र यानी वसंतकालीन सत्र 2025 के चैंपियन स्क्वाड्रन चैंपियन बैनर अकादमी को वापस कर रहे हैं। बैनर सौंपने के बाद चीता स्क्वाड्रन के स्क्वाड्रन कैडेट कैप्टन दीपक राणा अपनी प्लेटून में पुनः शामिल होंगे।
I now have the privilege to announce the award of medals and the Inter-Squadron Championship banner for autumn term 2025. Trainees of the Passing Out Indian Naval Academy course and Naval Orientation courses are awarded medals to recognize their efforts and excellence during their training. Trainees are awarded medals for their performances in academics, physical training, swimming, drill, small arms firing, service subjects, extracurricular activities and soft skills, including prepared talks, management and organizational skills. They are also assessed for their officer-like qualities. Based on the cumulative assessment of their performance, the Academy determines the recipient of medals each term. Ladies and gentlemen, you will shortly witness the medal awarding ceremony followed by the award of the Champion Squadron banner. The reviewing officer will now felicitate the award winners.
The President's Gold Medal for the trainee standing first in the overall order of merit in 109 Indian Naval Academy course is awarded to Midshipman Vishesh Kumar.
Attention!
The Chief of the Naval Staff Silver Medal in 109th Indian Naval Academy course is awarded to Midshipman Shaurya Aditya Prajapati.
Attention!
The Flag Officer Commanding-in-Chief Southern Naval Command Bronze Medal in 109th Indian Naval Academy course is awarded to Midshipman Rishabh Kumar.
Attention! Attention!
The Flag Officer Commanding-in-Chief Southern Naval Command Trophy for the trainee standing first in the overall order of merit in 109th Indian Naval Academy course N is awarded to Midshipman Siddharth Jhakar. The Chief of the Naval Staff Gold Medal for the trainee standing first in the overall order of merit in 40th Naval Orientation Course Extended is awarded to Cadet Hrishikesh Chaitanya. The Flag Officer Commanding-in-Chief Southern Naval Command Silver Medal in 40th Naval Orientation Course Extended is awarded to Cadet Shreyas Avte. The Commandant Indian Naval Academy Bronze Medal is awarded to Cadet Advait Avinash Bhave. The Commandant Indian Naval Academy Silver Medal is awarded in 41st Naval Orientation Course Regular to Cadet Satvik Dikshit. The Director General Coast Guard Trophy for the Best Coast Guard Trainee in 41st Naval Orientation Course Coast Guard is awarded to Cadet Ishan Shekhar.
Hands up! Hands up!
The Commandant's Champion Squadron banner for Autumn Term 2025 has been won by the Achiever Squadron.
Hands up!
The Squadron Cadet Adjutant Saksham Thakre is receiving the Champion Squadron banner.
पारितोषिक प्राप्त करता फ्लाइट बंद
Ladies and gentlemen, please give a huge round of applause to all the awardees and the champion squadron. The primary aim of this institution is to train our cadets in the art of cultivating a way of life in which the highest and noblest attribute of discipline, character and courage are not only blended but also nurtured and nourished. The reviewing officer will now address the parade.
CNC Southern Naval Command, Vice Admiral Samir Saxena, Commandant of Indian Naval Academy, Vice Admiral Manish Chadha, flag officers, members of the faculty and staff, proud parents, distinguished guests, friends from the media, cadets on parade, ladies and gentlemen. It's a matter of great honor and privilege for me to review the passing out parade of the autumn term 2025. At the outset, I would like to congratulate the passing out courses, participating cadets, award winners, and the champion squadron for putting up an excellent show today morning. I compliment the participants on their impeccable turnout, immaculate bearing, and energetic display of drill movements during the parade. The high standards of training imparted to you were evident on the parade ground today. I would like to convey my felicitations to the Commandant and his team whose sustained efforts have enabled the successful culmination of your training. You have turned these raw recruits into professional soldiers. You have transformed ordinary youth into motivated leaders. My compliments to you and your team for a job very well done. I would also like to take this opportunity to salute the parents of the passing out cadets and midshipmen for having encouraged and supported their children in choosing the profession of arms. It is one of the most noble professions that continues to draw love and respect from citizens from all walks of life in India. To the cadets of the passing out course, today onwards, you embark upon a journey as a commissioned officer in the Armed Forces of India. A single stripe on your shoulder will bestow upon you both the honor and infinitely more respect than you have had ever before as a cadet or as a student. However, the unconditional love and the respect that you inherit today comes with added responsibility. Henceforth, you will not let your men down. You lead them with integrity. You cannot let your organization down. Your dedication will shape the legacy of tomorrow. You cannot let the honor of the officer cadet down. Uphold your values, always embody encourage and discipline. By virtue of being the senior-most serving officer in uniform, I thought it would be prudent to share a few lessons with you youngsters. The lessons are primarily to become a good officer and not necessarily a successful one. The first lesson is never try to be on top, be in front. You have been chosen and trained as a leader. Learn to lead, and that's our solemn responsibility. Soldiering is not a profession, it's a way of life. We stand proud amidst the others by the virtue of our conduct that embodies the spirit of service before self. It's this very attribute that makes us different from rest and earns the respect of the nation. Third, there is no scope for mediocrity, appeasement, or sycophancy in the armed forces. As military leaders, you must always have the guts to express your candid opinion. If you have a yes man in your team, or if you yourself are a yes man, then I believe that one of you is absolutely redundant. Fourthly, follow the principle of humility and simplicity as a true virtue. Remember, simplicity is the ultimate sophistication, and humility the solid foundation of all virtues. Lastly, remind yourself of the lines of the Indian Naval Academy prayer: courage to face and overcome my own doubts and prejudices, the fortitude to defend the right and shun the wrong. A harder right may lead to temporary setback, but remember, ups and downs are always part of life. A bend in a road is not the end of the road, so never, never, ever give up. Over here, it may be apt for me to read out a few lines from a poem by Sohan Lal Dwivedi. It's in Hindi. लहरों से डर के नौका कभी पार नहीं होती, कोशिश करने वालों की कभी हार नहीं होती। नन्ही चींटी जब दाना लेकर चढ़ती है, चढ़ती दीवारों पर 100 बार फिसलती है। मन का विश्वास रगों में साहस भरता है, चढ़कर गिरना, गिरकर चढ़ना ना अखरता है। आखिर उसकी मेहनत बेकार नहीं होती, कोशिश करने वालों की कभी हार नहीं होती। असफलता एक चुनौती है, स्वीकार करो। क्या कमी रह गई, देखो और सुधार करो। जब तक सफल ना हो, नींद चैन त्यागो तुम, संघर्ष का मैदान छोड़कर मत भागो तुम, कुछ किए बिना जय जयकार नहीं होती, कोशिश करने वालों की कभी हार नहीं होती. Dear cadets, on the battlefield, the price of incompetence is paid with lives. So strive towards professional excellence. It's not a choice for you, it's an obligation. Let your commitment to professional excellence be absolute, so that in peace you are prepared and in war you prevail. Today, you join a profession where war, warfare, and war fighting will become part of it. We today are at an important inflection point in history where everything is changing rapidly. Geopolitics, geoeconomics, technology, warfare, including strategy and tactics that we employed during war. When I joined service, a military strategy was largely driven by geographical considerations. Today, technology has stolen a march over geography, making it less relevant. Technology drives most of the military strategy, operational art, and even the smallest of tactics. I want you to focus on it throughout your career. Also, warfare has become multi-domain. No single service can win a war alone. All wars in future will be fought in an integrated manner. Jointness is the mantra that will make us all succeed. We are accordingly promoting jointness and integration among the three services. A number of initiatives are underway to promote this amongst us. Joint structures for operations are also being evolved. I am cognizant today of the fact that I am addressing the men and women in white of the Indian Navy and Coast Guard. I, on a number of occasions in the past, have said that India is both a continental and a maritime power. But India's ultimate destiny is likely to unfold in the oceans, and in this, the Indian Navy will play a decisive role in securing this destiny. This, I believe, is preordained. Another thing which I think is preordained, that Indian Navy will play a decisive role in any future application of military power for securing our national interests. I would also like to take this opportunity to make a special mention about the 10 midshipmen and 8 cadets from our friendly foreign countries. My heartiest congratulations to you all for completing your training with flying colors. I am certain that you would cherish the bonds of friendship built at Indian Naval Academy and serve to strengthen the relationship between our countries. I am sanguine that you will do the alma mater proud. I wish you great success in your future endeavors. I would also like to highlight the role of women officers who will pass out from the quarter deck today. As the Navy charts new horizons, you must stand tall to embrace the call of duty in the truest sense, to tenet demanding and challenging assignments with courage and conviction. My dear midshipmen and cadets, as you begin your journey of service, I wish you great success, a lifetime of honor and strength to steer India confidently towards a maritime future. May you, as the officers of the Indian Navy and Indian Coast Guard, carry forth these ideals in your journey to believe, to persist, and to rise above every challenge. For only then will you truly the true harbingers of Samrit, Surakshit, and Shashakt and Viksit Bharat. God bless you all. Thank you and Jai Hind.
Ladies and gentlemen, when the President's color marches in front of you, we request you to rise in its honor, and all service personnel are requested to salute the color.
देवियों एवं सज्जनों, हमारा आप सभी से अनुरोध है कि जब निशान गार्ड मार्च करता हुआ आपके सामने से गुजरे, राष्ट्रपति निशान के सम्मान में कृपया आप अपने स्थान पर खड़े हो जाएं एवं सभी वर्दीधारी कार्मिक सल्यूट करें।
Ladies and gentlemen, you may now please resume your seats. Ladies and gentlemen, the moment of reckoning is here. To the soul-stirring tune of Auld Lang Syne, you will now witness 235 officer trainees of the 109th Indian Naval Academy course, the 109th Indian Naval Academy course N, 39th and 40th Naval Orientation course extended, 41st Naval Orientation Course regular. 41st Naval Orientation Course Coast Guard. Approach the quarterdeck in slow march and salute the naval ensign before passing out from the Indian Naval Academy. 18 foreign trainees will also pass out gracefully through the prestigious portals of the Indian Naval Academy, ready to join their respective navies and Coast Guard. This moment marks the culmination of their rigorous training and the beginning of their noble service to their nations.
देवियों एवं सज्जनों, वह महत्वपूर्ण पल जिसका हम सभी को इंतजार था अब आ गया है, जब 109वें इंडियन नेवल एकेडमी कोर्स 39वें एवं 40वें नेवल ओरिएंटेशन कोर्स विस्तारित, 41वें नेवल ओरिएंटेशन कोर्स नियमित और 41वें नेवल ओरिएंटेशन कोर्स तटरक्षक के अधिकारी प्रशिक्षणार्थीगण और लैंग साइन की मनमोहक धुन पर धीरे चल की चाल से भारतीय नौसेना अकादमी से दीक्षांत हो जाएंगे।
As this continuous stream of young men and women in white step forward to the same beat, depicting the seamless transition they have undergone from what they were to what they are today, I am certain that each and everyone seated here have their hearts swelled with pride.
सफेद वर्दी पहने हुए इन जवान पुरुष व महिला प्रशिक्षणार्थीगण जिन्होंने अपने दिल में बड़ी महत्वाकांक्षा के साथ इस अकादमी में पांव रखा और अकादमी से ज्ञान एवं पर्याप्त शारीरिक व मानसिक प्रशिक्षण प्राप्त करके जिंदगी में किसी भी कठिन चुनौती का सामना कर सकने लायक बने, और यही सशस्त्र सेना के एक अधिकारी से अपेक्षित है। इन सभी का कामयाब सेना नायकों के रूप में परिवर्तन हो चुका है। हमें उम्मीद है कि यह देखकर यहाँ उपस्थित सभी अभिभावकों की छाती गर्व से अवश्य फूल गई होगी।
Look at each of these cadets closely, and you will see not a boy or a girl, but an able military leader full of pride with passion in their eyes as they step past the quarterdeck and take their final step on the Antim Paksh.
क्वार्टर डेक से एक कदम बढ़ाकर अंतिम पग की तरफ बढ़ते इन प्रशिक्षणार्थियों को जरा ध्यान से देखिए। आपको इनमें गर्व से प्रफुल्लित तथा आंखों में जोश भरे भारतीय नौसेना के होनहार अधिकारी दिखाई देंगे। अंतिम पग प्रशिक्षणार्थियों के लिए एक प्रशिक्षणार्थी के तौर पर इस अकादमी में आखिरी कदम होगा, लेकिन वे अपने पीछे इस अकादमी में बिताए गए अच्छे, मुश्किल व कठिन प्रशिक्षण की यादों को अवश्य छोड़ेंगे तथा उनकी यादों में इन सारी बातों की अमिट छाप अवश्य रहेगी।
As our cadets cross the Antim Pag towards the beginning of a promising life as an officer of the Indian Armed Forces, each of them leave behind hours and days of time spent at the academy. Good, difficult and hard. Yet those days will remain etched in their memories for eternity.
और लैंग साइन इस क्षण के लिए एक उपयुक्त धुन है। इस धुन को कई भाषाओं में अनुवादित किया गया है। यह धुन बीते हुए पलों की याद दिलाती है और आने वाले पलों का स्वागत भी करती है।
A befitting choice for today's momentous occasion Auld Lang Syne is a poem renowned the world over, which has had many a version in many languages, all translating to bring out a headache of emotions and nostalgia that one feels when he or she were to walk down the memory lane and recollect the old times.
चाहे बात तकनीक की हो, युवा मन के सुनहरे सपने की बात हो, या देश के नए आर्थिक विकास का समुद्री सफर हो, हर कसौटी पर खरे सोने की तरह 100% खरा उतरने के लिए तैयार है तरुण भारत की आन बान और शान, हमारे कैडेट।
The long eventful journey culminates as Auld Lang Syne ceaselessly reverberates the awnings that adorn the quarterdeck. The officer trainees are surely overwhelmed with the gush of memories of the academy, which has transformed them into the guardians of Mother India.
Ladies and gentlemen, look at the horizon ahead of you. The 3 Dorniers of the Indian Naval Air Squadron 550 Flying Fish approach the dais to bid adieu to the passing out courses in the fish formation.
Please give a huge round of applause as the last of our trainees, Midshipman Vishesh Kumar and Midshipman Shaurya Aditya Prajapati, march gracefully towards the quarterdeck.
हमारे अंतिम प्रशिक्षणार्थी मिडशिपमैन विशेष कुमार एवं मिडशिपमैन शौर्य आदित्य प्रजापति कदम कदम की धीरे चाल से सलामी मन से गुजर रहे हैं। कृपया उन्हें जोरदार तालियों से शाबाशी दें।
As the espousal of discipline, the presence of the adjutant for the passing out parade is in accordance with the customs and tradition of the academy. You will now see the adjutant, Commander Nikhil Seth, giving the departing salute to the reviewing officer.
Ladies and gentlemen, I request you to please remain seated as the reviewing officer and flag officers depart.
देवियों एवं सज्जनों, निवेदन है कि आप लोग मुख्य अतिथि एवं सभी ध्वज अधिकारियों के जाने तक अपने स्थान पर बैठे रहें।
Inset!